Good afternoon, guys. I'm at the livestock dealer here in McGregor, and we already got our first 12 cattle in there. We're all loaded in. I got it backed up. Doors are shut. All right, we got the lock on them. I'll try and drive the best I can. First time hauling any livestock. I got the Kenworth W990. This thing should be nice. The Jake brake should really help slow it down, and we are heading back to the farm. Officially going to be a cattle farm. I've been waiting for this. The snow has melted. Obviously, as you can tell, the grass is starting to grow back. It's already pretty green, and it's 65 today, and it's only like 11 a.m. So it's pretty warm out already. So today's gonna be a nice day. Pretty much what I'm gonna be doing all day is running back and forth to the livestock market, and we will be we'll just be trying to get as many cattle as we can get to our farm and pretty much kind of go from there. So it's not a super long drive. It's only like 15-minute drive. I guess probably the whole thing is 25 minutes there and back. Count for loading another 5 minutes. So I mean, I'll be behind the wheel for a while, but then from there we'll get going. It's just me today. Everybody took the day off, and I think they're enjoying the outside weather, so I will be busy on my own. But I love driving the semi. It is so nice, so clean, and it really helps with the engine brake as well. It's like unstoppable. The best semi in the game, in my opinion. We'll head back from the farm here. There's still some snow. There's still some snow on some bigger piles and stuff like that back at the farm. Plus the farm, it blew more snow too, so there shouldn't really be any in our way, and it should all be good. And then I think I'm gonna start untarping the silage today too. Let it just pull it back a little bit, and then we'll be able to make some TMR for these guys, get some water going, and hopefully have the place up and running, I'm hoping. All right, guys, real quick, want to give a quick shout out to G Portal. Check it out, 5% off in the description. That's where you can get all your dedicated server needs. It's really good. This is a dedicated server that I'm on right now. That way Bolt, CJ, Brad, Normano, Garrett, and everybody else can come on here and we can play. So thank you so much, G Portal, and link is in the description. Get yours, 5% off, dedicated server, and check it out. I also have a video showing how to use it, so if you guys are interested, go check out the link. We already got straw down, all the fans, so the buildings are ready for the cows, and they have been ready for about a month. But we just want to double check everything, make sure you know the building can hold the power of all the fans. And I don't know, I was just kind of nervous first time doing this. So I will see you guys once we get to the farm and unload our first cattle in there.
It's not the same.
There we go, guys. We got our first 12 in there. Everything's looking good. They're walking around, get acquainted with where they gotta be. I don't have any food in here from right now, so I'm gonna run probably 3, maybe 4 loads, and then we will get them eating. It's pretty cool in here, and I mean, it already kind of warmed up today, but it should be really good climate for them. And like I said, once I get my 3 to 4 loads done, I'm gonna untarp the silo, or untarp our silage over here, and we'll get going. But looks like they already found something to munch on. There we go. They're already out there eating. Cool. That works good. Yeah, I like this place. This is gonna work really good, and I'm excited to kind of start this process. It's gonna be a long process. It's gonna be hard, and we'll be able to figure things out, but there'll be a lot of, there we go, got our water pump working. All right, on to my second load, and we'll just be running and gunning. So enjoy this time lapse, guys. I'm gonna try and shoot there and back, and enjoy. All right, guys, got my second load done. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm just gonna keep running. I won't film this, and I'll see you guys once we get back with 2 to 3 more loads. So hopefully you enjoy, and I will see you guys in a bit. Let's get busy. So we got a few things done. We have all the loads, all the cattle that I want right now. We're sitting at about 80 head for what we got. Now those barns can hold 600, which is insane and a little too much. We aren't going to go that far. So I did dairy cows, or I'm doing carrot dairy cows in the one in the lower shed and our lower, and then I'm going to do some different breeds up in that one. So this is going to be our milk production, while those might be just selling at market base for carcasses. So we're going to see kind of how it goes, see what markets are doing. But right now what I'm going to do is, before I untarp it and get silage and everything going, I'm going to pull what I need out of the shed, kind of clean up the shed somewhat. I need silage forks on this guy. We're going to get the TMR mixer on the back of the 6R, and then I'll have to get the 4440 out, and we will put we'll put some forks on that as well, so we can get bales going, get that up by the house where we stack all the bales. So these silage forks are going to be deadly. This is what they can hold, about 5,000 liters of silage, which is super good. Like I said, right now our shed is a mess. It's just filled to the brim, and I'm not going to organize the whole entire thing. I'm going to wait for when everybody gets here and we can get that really cleaned up, and I kind of want everybody's opinion on what should go where. But we're pretty much, the forecast looks really good. We're still at night, it's still freezing over, but like I said, today is 60. Tonight I think it's going to stay above 32 degrees, which is good, and we can avoid the frost there. But we're still going to get frost probably for the next few weeks, and then it should be able to warm up, and it'll be late spring, early summer by the time we know it, and we'll get things rolling. But we right now I gotta clean out this sucker, get her all taken care of. We kind of got like buckets and forks just literally sitting around here. We'll have to get the skid loader down here. It's kind of a mess, especially in this section, but I need all this stuff, so I'm gonna get this cleaned out real quick, and I'll be with you in a second. All right, guys, we're getting started with our TMR. So I got the 6R on the mixer, and then I got our wheel loader, or our New Holland, back at the silage bunker. So we'll get that untarped once we head down there and kind of see how things go. But this is gonna be the first one. I think the bales did good over winter. I did have like somewhat of a tarp over them, because like this is kind of outdoors, but that section there really helped with the snow, and then the wind doesn't blow, usually blows out of the south, so it doesn't really affect the shed. But there, obviously the wind shifts, it doesn't always blow out of the south. So yeah, there we go. Got that mix. We'll take one bale of each, and then what I like to do is, because there's so much nutrition in the silage, that's what I like to use for the rest of it. So 2 bales, 1 of each, and then we'll fill the rest with silage. And especially because it's a little more efficient in terms of loading when we do things. But I do want to have it to the situation where we have everybody going here, and we can kind of run back and forth and get this process going somewhat faster. But and then also, in a perfect world, I would have my bales next and like down there, but just right now I'm thinking we'll move some down there, ones that are going to be mixed like relatively soon, and then that'll be our longer term storage. And so I was trying to think. Let me know in the comments how I should set up this whole mixing station. I was thinking about getting a larger mixer too, or possibly 2 of them once we really get going, but for now, just trying to figure it out and get these guys fed here today. All right, so here's the thought. I pulled it back just a bit, not too much, and we'll get the New Holland going. But I'm curious to see how these forks work, and I think they're gonna work good. They say they hold a lot more. All right, that was a lot more. So there we go. That's fairly heavy. Let's get this unloaded in here, and we'll have a full ration to mix. There we go. Another nice thing, on the front loader on this, we have the New Holland Max Reach. There we go. So we're able to it just helps out a lot whenever we do anything like this, so I don't accidentally drive over anything. There we go. All right, it actually needs a little bit more. I'm just gonna top it off, make a nice rich batch of silage. Now one thing I was thinking about was maybe putting 2 hay bales, 1 straw, and then the rest fill it with silage, but we'll kind of see how they like this. There we go. Perfect. It's full. I'll let it mix for a little bit, and then we'll go feed them. It actually turned into a really nice spring day. So they predicted 60 degrees, and it's already 66, and it is later in the afternoon. But I love when the predictions are like short, or like they aren't exactly what they thought they were going to be, and then it just makes my day so much better when it's warmer than it was supposed to be. All right, we'll get these guys fed here. We'll start turning her on right about there. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm just going to run up and down here. That way they can eat. It's looking good. Everybody looks happy. There they go. They're coming around. They're starting to eat. I don't want to. All right, we're about half empty. Try and disperse it nice and evenly. That way these guys don't crowd up or fight each other. And there we go. Looks good. They're full. So like I said, again, this is going to be our dairy side, and then that one's going to be for beef production and hopefully get some return on investments in terms of like just beef and not worrying about the dairy, which will be a little less work and stuff. But we'll kind of see how things are going and stuff, just because the dairy industry, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Maybe nobody drinks milk anymore. They quit running those campaigns to drink milk. Maybe, I don't know. So we'll kind of see. There we go. They're fed. That was, I guess that was plenty for them. And this, I think we should only need one for right now, but let me turn it off. Actually, I didn't even use all of it, so I'll use it. I'll empty this guy out here in probably the second half of the day, I would say. We'll just leave it right up here, but everybody's eating good and things are going good. If you guys enjoy these Iowa Farm series, let me know. If you're excited for spring in real life and in farm sim, that's it's always exciting here on the farm. So we're gonna kind of restart things. Outlook right now is maybe do a few more loads of cows, get that going, get that shed like fully operational, and then CG and everybody here, we got to clean up the farm. We have to reorganize things. So I'm gonna do a few things around here. I want to clean up this section, get all these little odd end things here, get the header outside. So we were fortunate enough where we had enough square footage to keep all of our equipment inside, nothing damaged. We didn't have any water leak through any of the gates. Obviously, it's a really nice barn, but sometimes when the snow drifts up and then it starts to melt, but it held everything real good. Forgot to show you guys, we got a water tanker as well, so we have everybody's drinking good inside. I'm gonna go in, get our grain carts, get our grain trailers pulled out of there, just because it just takes up so much space, and I don't really care if they're outside too. It's not a big deal for me. And I'm not an expert with dairy, I'm not an expert with cows, so please in the comment section be nice and give me some feedback. What else should I do? What's the best way to make the most money? So we're gonna try and stay realistic in terms of money too. Right now we're sitting at $1.7 million. I spent about 100,000 on the cows here today, which again was 8 loads, which is 88 cows. So that wasn't a lot. So we're gonna stay realistic, we're gonna stay true, and kind of go from there. So I'm gonna put this on the backside. Probably I'll be the best option, but right around the corner I will be we're gonna start baling too, so our grass fields, everything's germinating good. I was thinking about raking the dead grass in the fields, but I'm just gonna let it take its course, see how the fields do. Maybe in the future, if I think it needs it after this spring, the next spring I'll do it, but it's not too big a deal right now. All right, so I jumped in the old pick-me-up truck. We're gonna go. I just got to move the little skid steer trailer back up here. I put some skid steer and 4440 attachments on it. I think I got 2 buckets, and then this gets your mover plate, so we'll see how that goes. But this is starting to get cleaned up. I need to watch out for those forks. I tried moving them, but they are way heavier than a normal set of forks. And then I didn't realize, I was like, wait, how am I gonna get this pickup truck in here? I don't want to detach the plow just in case we do get snow in the next little bit here. All right, I'm gonna try and work around these forks. Watch out for the tractor. I don't want to move the tractor right now. There we go. There we go, baby. All right, we're attached. This is looking good, and then I'll just sneak out here. Okay, that was tight. It would be a lot better if I didn't have the plow on, but there we go. We made it around. Yeah, those forks are like 2 times the weight of normal forks, so I tried kicking them, moving around, and trying to twist them in there, but it just didn't work out. There we go. We'll get these unloaded, and then I actually need to bring the skid loader down and keep clearing out a few things, make it nice and purty. And I will be I'll be about done for the day. Put a few more things away. I want to start cleaning up this too. We still have all our snow removal equipment in there, so we'll have to fix that. It's not a big deal. We'll get these unloaded. We'll have to take this down to the big shed too, like I said, to go get those forks. And then yeah, the 4440. All right, so I was able to wiggle on these and it's about to fall off onto these forks, which are really nice. These forks are super long, and this bale spike for the 4440, this can hold 3, almost 4 bales. I think kind of want to try it out here today, but I think it can almost hold 4 if you're good, I guess. But yeah, that's good that we got that down there. And then we can always figure that those spikes are just really good whenever we have to move things, especially like onto the trailer. Like I said, I'm thinking I want to take this is going to be long-term storage, and then I want to take it to like I want to take it down to the cow so that we don't have to run back and forth with the mixer, because that's the only reason why I come up here is to get the bales in it. But we'll kind of see how this goes, and we'll see how I mean, so each batch I make, I think I'm gonna probably ration the bales, and I'll overuse the silage just so we don't run out. I think I'm gonna run out of bales before silage, but I can always make more hay and straw bales. So, and I can always buy some too. But just to make things easier, I'll probably just double down on silage because we have so much of it. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode. We got mostly everything cleaned out of the left side of the shed, which you can see. So that's good. The sun is going down. I'll get the cows fed a little bit more as they're getting hungry. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.